This is a quick tutorial video to show you how to get the most out of your emails that your agent is sending you from the Brokers Listing Cooperative or the MLS, whichever name you prefer. And the email will look something similar to this. It will show the latest properties that have come up in the search. Um, and you may receive this once a day, or you may receive it whenever a property is listed, as soon as that property is listed, depending on how your agent has set up uh, your search. So these properties, you could view the details just by clicking on these buttons here, and it'll take you directly to that particular property. But I want to show you a little different way of going about it, and that is to access your home page. So right down here in this area, it says click here to view details or access your home page. So if I click on this, access my home page, what it's going to do is take me to my portal, and this is my personal portal. This is information that's only between me and my agent, and no one else has this information. So it's not like other real estate portals that you may go to where they will sell your information as a lead to other real estate agents. On this portal, your information is kept private and only you and your agent knows what's going on this portal. This information is not shared with anyone else. And so if I have a listing here, I can look at those listings and I can click on them and it will take me to the listing. So if I click on it, it shows me the listing. I can click on the main photograph and I can quickly scroll through the high resolution interior pictures and exterior pictures of this home. When I'm finished with that, I just hit the X and it takes me back to the listing. Another thing I can do, if you scroll down here, this is pretty cool. This map section is very informative. So if you go down here to the lower right of the map, it says road, aerial, and hybrid. If I click on hybrid, what it's going to do is pull up a hybrid map, which is an aerial view with the street names and et cetera. So I can see now where this home is situated in the neighborhood. And I can zoom in on it if I want to get a closer view. And I can see that this home is on a pond lot. So there's a pond behind the home. And it shows me where things are relative to this home. And so you can see that's the streets and the different areas of this particular property. So it's a useful way for you to know about where a property is in a neighborhood. And you can scroll on down and get more information about the property, taxes and payment calculator and et cetera. And then at the bottom, there's a gallery. And so these are thumbnail pictures. And so you can look through those as thumbnails instead of the full-size pictures that you have at the top. By clicking on this, you'll get to see the full-size high-res pictures. You can also skip to any part of this by just simply clicking on these. So if you want to skip to the tax homeowners association, you can. It'll take you direct there just by clicking on it. So that's a great way to move around. You also have a spot right here where you can send information to your agent. So for instance, you could type in this little box here and say, this home looks good. I like the pond view. You could hit the send button and it would then send this message to your agent. This home looks good. I like the pond view. And this is a way that you can alert your agent to properties that you may like. And it also is a note for you of what you liked about this property. Now, additionally, you can go up here and you have the opportunity to favorite it or to mark that you're not interested or to indicate that it's a maybe. And so this allows you to save listings that you're most interested in. And when you finish this, you can just hit X and it will take you back to your main screen in your portal. So it's a great way for you to manage your searches And it's a great way so you can look at your favorites here just by clicking on this area up here, and you see all the properties that you have favorited, that you've made favorite comments on. So you have them all available to you in one plot, in one space. You can also search listings on your own. So you don't have to wait for your agent or ask your agent to do a search. If you want to do your own search, you're welcome to do that. You can just click and hold the map to drag it around. You can use these buttons up here to zoom in on the map, and then you can navigate to the area that you're interested in. And it will populate with properties that are for sale in that particular area. And so you can also draw a search pattern here. So I can take my pen here and I can just draw a little form here showing what properties I'm interested in. And there we go. We've now got our little search area drawn. And at this stage, what we can do is look at all those properties that are listed over here to the right. So I can look at those properties and scan through them and see if there's anything I'm interested in. I can also come up here and I can do some filters here. So I could filter minimum price. So maybe I only want homes that are 250,000 or more. And maybe my max price is 450,000. So I come in here and put that in. So now my minimum price is 250, my maximum price is 450, and it's only going to show me those homes. I can put down I want a minimum of 3 bedrooms. I want a minimum of 2 baths. And so I can set this so that it will show me those properties that I want to see. And there's more filters in here as well. If I click on more filters, it shows me other filters that I can put on the property. For instance, if I don't want to see any condos, I can take those out of there. And so that allows me to do those filters and see my search and the properties that I'm interested in. So these are the properties that I'm interested in. And again, what I can do, if I see a property that I like, I can click on it and it's going to take me to that main page for that property. And at this page, I get all the information about the property, including the map view. And so I can go in here and do my layers, and I can see where this house is in the neighborhood, and I can see what's behind it. So for instance, I can see that this house has a pool and it's got some nice big trees, giving it some level of privacy in the backyard. And I can see that it's on a cul-de-sac. So it just gives me some good information about what's going on with this property. And I can do that search just the way that I showed you there. Now I have an additional thing I can do. I can save this search. So for the future. So if I hit save search and then I give it a name, this is my saved search on 425. Okay, so I save it. And so this is the search that I've saved. Now, at any time, I can go back to my dashboard. I can go back to my searches, and I'll see all those searches that I have in here. And so I've got these saved searches, so I can go back in and I can search for properties again. And these saved searches will also send me properties when they become available. So that's a good overall view of what your portal does for you, your listing portal. And so as a Realty World Indy client, it protects your information from being on these other search portals that gather your information and then sell it. This is private to you and your agent. Thanks for taking the time to join us for this meeting, and hope you have a great day.